Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffi will console lonely Liam, while Poppy delivers a final warning to Finn. At the Precipice house, Liam will have a catch-up session with Steffi and admit he's feeling a little misplaced. Liam allowed. His life would look a lot different than it presently does, so he'll struggle with how effects have turned out. Of course, Liam will probably have his failed marriages on his mind. Although Liam is glad Steffi set up happiness with Finn, he still has to live with losing her. Liam couldn't keep his romantic relationship with Hope complete either, so he'll have some tough losses on his mind. Still, Steffi will give Liam a Vim talk and make a sincere gesture of some kind. That could involve Kelly and a memorial of all the blessings Liam has left to count. Steffi may point out that Liam is a great father, and there's still a family with Kelly no matter what. Liam still has a family with Hope and Beth as well, so there are good effects in his life he can celebrate. While Steffi comforts lonely Liam and tries to lift his spirits, Poppy will formally again push Finn to keep his mouth shut about Luna maternity. Finn plans to give Steffi updates on the sunstunner he just discovered, but Poppy will continue to contend that's the wrong call. After Poppy makes another vaticination about the consequences of Finn coming clean, she'll hope it's enough to halt his concession. Nonetheless, Finn will feel like Steffi deserves the verity and will launch his big admission in the coming occurrences. It's just a matter of whether Finn will actually go through with telling Steffi about being Luna's biopater. Finn's going to make a tough choice before the week's over, so stay tuned for all the shocking news ahead. Steffi got an intimidating phone call while Hope pledged to no way answer to the Forresters again. In the design office, Brooke claimed Ridge should be home with her rather of living at the Forrester manse with Taylor. Brooke wanted Ridge back, but he just wanted her to control her son. Ridge blustered about Thomas moving half across the world to get down from Hope. Now Hope was using Ridge's stylish friend to get what she wanted, so Ridge fumed over how she told Carter. After Ridge griped about Hope going after vengeance, Brooke defended her a bit since Steffi constantly hovered her. Still, Brooke really didn't want to make this about their children presently. Although Ridge turned to Taylor, Brooke hadn't turned to anyone differently and assured Ridge that he was the man for her. Ridge eventually walked out on Brooke, so the tense exchange resolved nothing between them. Since Zend and Daphne caught a regard of Ridge before he met with Brooke behind unrestricted doors, they called Steffi with updates on the news. Steffi wasn't pleased about Ridge's private meeting with Brooke, but Taylor played it cool and wasn't insecure about what she participated with Ridge now. Steffi also talked to Taylor about being vessels in the night with Finn recently, since they hadn't really connected since their anniversary. Finn had a double shift, but Steffi was full of praise for him as a devoted croaker, and someone who wouldn't let her down. In Finn's office, he looked at a snap of himself looking happy with Steffi. Finn also peered at a print of Luna with Lee and Poppy on his laptop. After Finn recalled a discussion where Steffi claimed they couldn't let anything come between them again, he resolved to tell her the verity about Luna hereafter. In the main office at Forrester Creations, Carter told Hope that perhaps they'd made their point and suggested it might be time to mend walls. Hope said Carter shouldn't let Ridge make him feel shamefaced, but Carter formerly felt like a snake for what he'd done. Indeed so, Hope claimed Carter had nothing to be shamed of and reminded him of the toxin the Forresters created. Hope refused to answer to Ridge and Steffi ever again. After Hope brought up how hurtful it was to be called names and indicted of manipulation, she prompted Carter to see that the Forresters were wrong about them. Although Hope reiterated that Forrester Creations was theirs now, Carter still looked uneasy as they hugged. Hope and Carter's relationship could crash and burn if they can't get on the same runner, so we'll bring you further bifurcation prognostications. Steffi could be the one to unveil Poppy business to Lee. Will Steffi shatter the sisters' newfound connection like a stranding ball with her disclosure? Lee felt a surge of shame marshland over her when her proposition about Jack being the natural father of Luna was debunked. After Jack and Poppy forcefully asserted that they had no way been intimate, the maternity test verified that Jack was Luna's pater. This moment served as a pivotal turning point for Lee, who now realizes that she has harbored unwarranted resentment towards Poppy for far too long. Determined to mend their relationship, Lee is committed to taking positive way forward in reconnecting with Poppy, hoping that Poppy can move beyond the harsh treatment she has endured. Poppy is on the point of a fresh launch with Lee, and the prospect of having her family back in her life is eventually within reach. Yet, her joy is overshadowed by Finn, who's adamant about revealing the verity to Steffi. With the shocking disclosure that Luna is his son, Finn feels compelled to keep Steffi in the circle about this life-altering information. Still, Steffi is bound to erupt over the fact that Poppy has been involved with her 18-time-old consanguineous whoreson and came pregnant. If he follows through with his plan to confess, it's likely that Steffi will unleash a diatribe, imprinting Poppy a bloodsucker, and set out to defy her directly. Sooner or laterly, the whole ugly truth will come out. Indeed, if Finn postpones his admission, it's only a matter of time before Steffi uncovers the entire snide tale. When that moment arrives, her wrath will surely be directed at Poppy, and it could veritably well be in front of Lee, revealing the secret Poppy has been concealing. One can fluently picture Steffi storming in on a tender exchange between Poppy and Lee, declaring that Lee will want nothing to do with Poppy once she learns the verity. Will Steffi be the catalyst that shatters Poppy's world and jeopardizes the connection she structures with Lee? Will she be the one to unveil Poppy's treason, forcing her to defy Lee's fury? The Shin marriage is on a fast track to Splitsville, and the stars are aligning for Liam to hit the love jackpot. Will Liam eventually be suitable to move Steffi to leave her hubby and come home to him? Keep reading to find out. Then's what's passing coming week on BNB. Liam Spencer has been wandering around Los Angeles erratically for months now. First he demurred his woman, Hope, to the check. Also he tried to reunite with Steffi, but she refused to leave Dr. John. After striking out with Steffi, Liam had a change of heart and tried to win Hope back, but she ran off with Carter. Steffi Forrester has been hopelessly devoted to her hubby since they said, I do many times agone. But bold and beautiful spoilers say the Forrester heiress will have a chance of heart soon. Finn is set to drop a lemon on Steffi and reveal that the girl that abducted her, held her hostage in a pen, and tried to kill her is actually her stepson. Finn will break the news to his woman that Luna is actually his son. When Finn refuses to cut ties with his new son, the Shin marriage will fall piecemeal at the seams. Liam Spencer will be right there to give Steffi a shoulder to cry on. Sure, Finn can't help who he saturated 2 decades ago, but he also isn't going to turn his reverse on his own son. Do you suppose that Liam will eventually get Steffi back now that she knows Finn is Luna's father? Are you a Shin addict? Or are you hoping for a Liam and Steffi reunion? Katie and Brooke are drooling at Forrester Creations. Katie can't imagine how stressed her family feels keeping her true intentions from Hope and Carter, especially after the first big product launch of her time as CEO. Brooke is proud of all the hard work that went into the launch, especially from Ivy and Elektra. Katie is so proud of how probative Will is of Elektra but wishes she could have enjoyed it more. She notes everyone was kindly on edge except Hope, who was ready to celebrate. Brooke is reluctant to celebrate because she thinks Ridge should be leading the company, and they should be together. Hope, Carter and Ridge are drooling in the Forrester main office. Hope notes the broken glass and Carter minimizes the situation. She looks at Ridge and asks why he's there. Ridge gets all Ridge such-like and snarks about how everything in the office belonged to his family before Hope manipulated Carter to steal the company for her.